Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. I'll be doing a critical analysis of the presidential town hall meeting, and some of you may call it debate. But you'll be watching the entire video from BVI Channel 1 Plus, where we published it, and the link will be added on the description of this video. Now, there are a couple of things that happened, which I'm going to be doing right here, only the highlights. Now, let us keep the security issue aside and move over to the economic issue. APC promised Nigerians $1 to 1 naira, but we never knew it is $1 to 1,000 naira. And now, the situation is, everybody have seen the situation of things. And talking about oil theft, you know, Nigeria depends fully in oil and the fuel subsidy. I know APC and PDP have no answers to it because they are the problem.
At this point, Okowa decided to throw a jab at P2B. Listen to him.
I don't want to know whether, I don't want to believe that in the midst of scarcity and infrastructure deficit, that what we need to do is to continue to leave money in governance. I don't think that's the pathway to go, because it's only man when people don't have roads to ply on, when the educational system is still in shambles, when the health sector is in trouble, and you say you have excessive money in this country at this time to continue to save it, when the money is depreciating by the day, that's not the right path to go. The right path is to ensure that you use the money for the development of the people, to create entrepreneurs, to create jobs for the people, to create the enabling environment for industries to grow.
Governor Okowa, please hold on, because talk is cheap. This young man from Delta State wants to remind you of something.
This is the state of the road. Udwaga came into government and left. Ifeanyi Okowa, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, came into government for 8 years now and is about leaving. And somebody is saying, Sherifat, God will punish you now. See, PDP, back and go in Delta State. It's not a year. Back and go. Look at Delta State Road. That lead to the state capital in Asaba. See, Mona take time, Mona take time. And I say, Okowa, they work with the say, Okowa, man, road master. See Delta State, Asaba Road. Nonsense. Give my phone.
Governor Okowa, you've heard him. How do you react to this? And you better advise yourself.
This is the right thing to do. So we must be cautious, the kind of language you pass on to Nigerians.
Now, P2B made his submission. Listen to him.
But let me also put it the point that when I left office by only one measure of development as at that time was Millennium Development Goals. By United Nations and Nigeria federal government, which is party I don't belong, run by party I don't belong, I was number one. I was number one in education. I was number one in health. I won the Bill Gates Prize. Federal government of Nigeria gave me the award for having the best road network in Nigeria. So, but that is aside. So saving money was in addition of excellent performance. You can go and verify. But that notwithstanding,
quiet in the hall.
What we're here to do today, I've said before, on the comment image, do not vote for P2B because I'm from the southeast, or because I'm an Igbo man, or because I'm a Christian, or because of any condition, or it's my turn. It's turn of Nigerian youth and women. It is nobody's turn. I want you to vote for P2B because I'm qualified, because I'm competent. And I know what I can do to put this country out of the brink. That is what I'm contesting on. Labour Party is in this election to win and serve Nigeria. Our voters, we're taking votes away from the traditional parties who have structures, which is structure of incompetence, structure of bad leadership, structure of criminality, looting of Nigeria, and bringing us to a level where we become a failed state. So we are saying to Nigerians, especially the younger ones, come, let's take back Nigeria and take it with people you can trust. Election, what we are selling is trust. Of all these candidates, who will you trust that can manage this country and your resources well.
Okay. What will you do about crude oil theft, which is a major drain on Nigeria's revenue profile? But before I ask the candidates to take the floor, I want to add to those two issues raised by Mr. Bismarck-Remani, a question about the exchange rate. Is the exchange rate a political issue for you or an economic issue? If yes, why? If no, why not? And how will you tackle the challenge of foreign exchange management? If you consider it an economic issue, what will you do? If you consider it a political issue, will you just play safe and leave it as it is? Because it's also another major headache. So right there, we have subsidy issue, crude oil theft challenge, and third, the foreign exchange regime and how to manage it properly. Now, I'll come to the candidates. You have 3 minutes each to respond to this, and I would like to start with you, Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party.
Ruben, you always find it fast to start with me. Well, directly on issue of subsidy, I've said it repeated that it's organized crime. One is that the quantity of consumption is unacceptable. And you can compare with countries. We are a country of about 215, 220 million. Pakistan is about the same size in terms of 215, 220. And they have more roads than we have. I don't know whether they have more vehicles, but their consumption is below half of ours. That shows there's something that is wrong. So half of it is criminality. You need to deal with it immediately. The other half, what will I do? We will remove subsidy. Use the resources efficiently in supporting those who are going to set up refineries of all sorts, modular and ongoing ones, and then at the same time ensure that the resources are invested in critical development areas like supporting MSMEs, education, health, and pulling people out of poverty. That's what I'm going to do in subsidy. On issue of oil theft, I've said those who are stealing oil are people in government. Because you can't steal oil, it's not something you put in your pocket. There must be a ship that will come and load it. I'm not an expert in it. But even the managing director of Nigerian Ports Authority said when the ships come into Nigeria, they remove what we used to dictate them. So can't our Navy dictate them if they remove their detention facility? So it is it's a crime we need to deal, and I assure you it will be dealt with decisively. On issue of exchange rate can be fought in two ways. One is fiscal responsibility. As long as you continue the way we are going with fiscal rascality, printing money and throwing it, by the time you remove subsidy, deal with the issue of oil theft, which will make you earn more foreign exchange. Deal with the issue, other issues, like what I said, move from consumption to production. You're able to make more money. If you export more and you're able to have more foreign currency, you manage and stabilize your foreign currency.
Good. Some of you may not understand critically what he said when he was talking about the consumption level of petroleum product in Nigeria. You may not understand when he's comparing it with other countries like Pakistan that have relatively the same number of population we had. Their consumption level will be lower than that of Nigeria, that is high heaven. Because we don't get light. There is nothing like electricity. Our industries and our economy is being powered by a power generator. and we have been serving Atiku that have been importing generator. And under their nose, they make sure they put Nigerians in darkness. I can tell you, the petroleum product Nigerians are burning in this country, 75, if not above. I'm trying to be very conservative to be fair to them. The consumption of petroleum product in Nigeria, 75% percent of them is going to burning of fuel in power generator. So if Nigeria has stable electricity, to be frank with you, we will not need to do fuel subsidy or import fuel, because we will be able to produce the little that we can consume in automobiles. That is the truth. And the man behind this wickedness is Atiku. That is why he no show face. Now, I'm trying to tell you the real reasons why these people no one show face. But for here, we go expose their nash. Let me talk. We are no longer talking about APC. We japa completely. That is just it about now. And on this analysis, and like I said, if you want to watch the entire video in full, if you have not, just go to BVI channel 1 plus. Not this one, our second channel, BVI channel 1 plus. The link is here. You can just search through our page. You will see the video, watch it, and you will now understand more things that I couldn't just take time to do here. Thank you for watching. And I want to inform you as well that why I didn't stream that video live is that our main system we used to do streaming have crashed, and we really need your help, your support. Because some people think that this BVI platform has made all the money. No, we have a whole lot of responsibility adding back to the society. Please support this channel, subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments and stay connected to the voice of the people, the advocate for good governance, Archbishop GGN. I'm signing out.